Have you ever pondered the mystery of why some relationships falter, while others weather the storm? This is a question that has left many of us puzzled and intrigued. Today we're diving deep into the complex and fascinating study of why relationships fail. While it may sound like a somber subject, it is a significant one. Relationships are the fundamental ties we form with those around us. They're the connections that provide depth and meaning to our existence. Thus, understanding why some relationships thrive and others do not is vital. The answer isn't as you may presume. Relationships are tapestries crafted from threads of mutual respect, understanding, compassion, and love. These threads, while capable of creating a beautiful pattern, can also get entwined, leading to knots that, if not resolved, can rip apart the entire fabric. Each relationship is unique, with its own set of triumphs. And there isn't a blanket answer to why relationships fail. However, psychologists and relationship experts, through years of research, have identified several common factors that often contribute to the demise of relationships. These factors can be subtle, gradually eroding the foundation of our relationships. Much like a leaky faucet that might seem innocuous at first, but over time, can cause significant damage. Recognizing these factors can furnish us with the tools we need to fortify our relationships, to keep them robust and flourishing. It enables us to spot potential problems early on, allowing us to address the issues before they escalate. So, are you ready to dissect the reasons why relationships fail, to delve into the complexities of human connections, to comprehend what can make or break a relationship? If you're nodding along, then you're in the right place. Stay with us as we delve deeper into this subject and explore these factors in detail. Picture a bond that commences robustly but gradually loses its momentum. It is brimming with shared moments of elation, private laughter, and mutual aspirations. However, as the sands of time slip away, misunderstandings start to overshadow the connection, making it appear as though two entities are incapable of understanding each other. This is a classic example of a communication breakdown, a silent destroyer of relationships. It operates similarly to a termite infestation, subtly undermining the foundation, until one day, the entire structure collapses under its own weight. You may question, but wasn't there affection? Indeed there was, but affection alone can't uphold a bond. It mandates the nourishment of understanding, which can only be nurtured through effective communication. Recognizing of this breakdown is essential. Arguments over minor issues become a common occurrence, and words often get lost in translation. The inability to express thoughts and emotions lucidly leads to bafflement and discord. The matter doesn't stop there. The emotional, once radiant, starts to fade. What once were entities sharing a life now feel like unfamiliar beings sharing a space. Dialogues become transactional, devoid of any emotional profundity. This is where the real hazard lies. When communication becomes merely operational, the emotional bond begins to vanish. The core of a relationship is emotion, and when the pulse of that core slows down, the bond starts to shrivel. This narrative isn't exclusive. It's reverberated in many spaces where affection gets lost in the maze of misunderstandings and miscommunication. The takeaway here is simple. Communication is not exclusively about speaking. It's about understanding, sharing, and connecting on an emotional level. It's about making the other entity feel heard, valued, and cherished. Thus, effective communication is the lifeblood of any relationship. Imagine the intricacies of a relationship, a complex dance filled with shared aspirations and emotions. This multifaceted journey resembles a rolling landscape with its high peaks and low valleys. Like any journey, there are bound to be rough patches. Small disagreements that once seemed inconsequential can escalate into formidable obstacles, seeming insurmountable. It's crucial to understand that conflicts are an inherent part of any dynamic relationship. However, when these disagreements persist, creating a perpetual coldness, it demands attention. The issue isn't the quarrels themselves, the inability to resolve them, which casts a dark shadow. The same disagreements are constantly revisited, the same words are exchanged without any resolution in sight. This repetitive cycle creates a toxic environment that gnaws at the mutual understanding and harmony. Over time, these unresolved issues can breed resentment. Each dispute leaves a mark, and every mark exacerbates the next conflict. Instead of working towards resolutions, more faults are discovered, feeding the beast of conflict. The crucial point to understand here is that unresolved conflicts poison relationships. It's not about avoiding arguments, but about confronting them proactively, finding solutions, and moving ahead. The goal should be to transform the conflict into a bridge, not a wall. It's completely normal to have disagreements, but it's not acceptable to let these disagreements turn into unresolved issues that create rifts. The key is to communicate, and most importantly, to resolve. Conflict is inevitable, but how we manage it plays a crucial role in any relationship. Many relationships falter due to common reasons. If we delve into the heart of the matter, we find some common threads that weave through these narratives, painting a picture that's both enlightening and instructive. In numerous case studies, we see that communication, or rather the lack of it, plays a pivotal role. In many situations, unspoken words build walls and miscommunication creates chasms. It's like a game of telephone where the original message gets distorted with each relay, leading to confusion, frustration, and often resentment. But what if we change the rules of the game? What if we strive for clarity, for understanding in every interaction? Imagine a world where we listen, not just to respond but to comprehend. It's a small shift, but its impact can be profound. As the adage goes, the biggest communication problem is we do not listen, understand. We listen to respond. Now, let's discuss another common issue: unresolved conflicts. These issues grow and multiply with each ignored problem or avoided conversation. The thing with these conflicts is, they don't just disappear. They linger, casting a shadow on your relationship until you're ready to face them. So how do we deal with these issues? The answer lies in open, honest conversations. It's about acknowledging the problem, understanding each other's perspectives, and working together to find a solution. Remember, it's not you against them, it's both of you against the problem. Let's strive for open communication and confront conflicts head-on. After all, every relationship, just like every story, has its ups and downs, its twists and turns. But it's how we navigate these that truly defines us. Every relationship has its challenges, but with understanding and effort, we can overcome them. Until next time, keep nurturing your relationships.